quick trade recap. Didn't take any trades today just because I was a bit bearish, and then this was the trade to take, which we'll talk about, which literally occurred pretty much on open, but a little bit before. So on the higher time frames, I was pretty bearish because this price was bullish off of the tap of an order block, not a sweep on either, and then we had topside sweeps and ES swept a big range, and then it was bearish, of course. I didn't think it'd retrace like this because there's only like this. There's no like big order block. Like it's not like there's fair value gaps here. Yeah, sure, but there wasn't much good reason for it to turn bullish yet. ES didn't sweep anything major. But it did diverge with NASDAQ, which swept this point here, which wasn't anything crazy, and the move off of it was weak as piss, and the entry was actually off of this divergence. So it's a bit goofy because I was expecting it to come sweep this high, or these equal highs here. Mainly these equal highs and then turn bearish. There's also equal highs all along here. But I guess, like I was saying this before, I guess when it's a perfect setup, like when it is my setup is a perfect setup, and so when it hits, it works. Because look, we have a divergence with NASDAQ being the sweeping pair, right? NASDAQ being the sweeping pair, we have good price action to the sweep, creating a 5-minute fair value gap, which gets inversed in 2 candles. Yeah, good price action on the inverse. We get breaker structure. The move bullish doesn't actually create a 5-minute fair value gap to retrace into. It just creates normal fair value gaps. Then we have breaker structure here too. Well, yeah, we have breaker structure with that candle. And then there's no 5-minute fair value gap to retrace into, but it gives a 1-minute fair value gap, like a solid 1-minute fair value gap. It looks really shit on ES, but the NASDAQ one is okay. Like it gets respected, plus some of the imbalance below. Bit of weak price action here, but good price action in the retracement. And then it just runs, literally just fucking runs. And I guess in a position like this, because this is kind of weird down here, because I want that bearish bias, and I'm expecting it to turn off the sweep of like this liquidity, then I reckon I could be in long off of this fair value, because I wanted this to be inverse, right, for shorts. But this is where we turn the trade around and have the continuation pattern instead of getting in on the turn, because we didn't get in straight away here, so we're still getting in off the sweep just a bit later, which works, because by the time it sweeps these equal highs here and reacts like this, it creates a 5-minute fair value gap which gets tapped into and then respected, and then a couple more candles, and by like this candle you can kind of tell she ain't coming lower. So it's like, how can I then get in long? And of course, does this get tapped? Of course there's a beautiful 1 minute. This shit always, I've actually seen this happen multiple times. Because, look, we get a divergence here. Here and here. and then after this divergence occurs, price continues topside, which could be stop loss hunting. But after the divergence, like down here, we have an instant inverse of the 5 minute, which is this one. And the instant inverse of the 5 minute with good price action is normally what occurs when price is trying to turn. And at this point, it ain't trying to turn. It swept the liquidity, and maybe it's coming up to this imbalance here, which it inverses very sexily. So then once this divergence occurs, and then it gets breaking above bullish with this breaker structure. What time does this happen? 7:35. This breaker structure. I guess that could work, because this is just like, this is the continuation pattern, and but of course I want to get in this move. If this is perfect, I'm gonna get in this shit. And this was perfect. It was just, I was not and because of this bottom side tap here, that's another big reason I didn't want to get in. And it was before open. Like, look at this bottom side tap. But I guess open creates this candle, which is such a good entry. That's an amazing entry. And then I'd be shooting for like order block, so like here maybe, which is also a liquidity point, or just this high. But I know it would not turn there, so I'll probably go here. It's probably a 15-minute order block actually. Equal high. That point you could shoot for. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, I can see this now. So it's like, because I would not get in off this, but then I guess once it inverses this, and session has opened, that's pretty good confluences. Still with the bullish structure. Oh no, it actually has broken bearish. Yeah, but that's retracement. That always happens. Ooh. Yeah, but that's that. Should have been in down here. But this is another something, just a continuation. But I'm not going to do that shit because I've been fucked up trying to do that. So, yeah. And yesterday was actual just good learning. Like, yesterday was properly like an actual learning experience. Like, I haven't seen that before. When with diverging pairs, the one, like, you want to be in on the one that sweeps. Like, normally they just happen at the same shit, but ES was the one that swept, and then it didn't give the confluences, so I shouldn't be in because it was the one that actually swept. So that's really cool to see. But yeah, done for the night. So this shit shows should have been in down here, but it was a bit rougher. After the candle open, I can be in that shit, and then this continuation. But yeah, that's about it.